So great job. It looks like you understood and remembered quite a bit about the Speckled Band. So that is awesome. This is one of my favorite stories just because um, it has a lot of fun twists and turns. He's got you've got the gypsies living on the grounds, and so at first that's what you think it's going to be, and just a lot of fun stuff. I also love that the stepfather has trained a snake using milk as an incentive. Trained the snake, to answer to the whistle and drop down onto the bed, then climb back up the call rope. So just a couple things I want to quickly cover with this. First, a lot of people aren't too clear on the dummy rope that is in the bedroom that Helen has been sleeping in, and the room that her sister used to sleep in. Um, and it's simply because we don't have this type of technology anymore because we have much better stuff that would be used. So the call rope, had it been set up correctly, um, what it would be is you'd have a rope hanging somewhere in your room. You pull the rope on your end, and it has this long snaking rope, and it would go through and it would ring a bell over in the servants area. And so then they would be able to see which bell is ringing, and then they would know who it is that is calling for help. Um, so that would be like, hey, I need my laundry taken down, or please bring me in England maybe afternoon tea, or whatever. So nowadays we would just use an intercom or cell phone, something like that. So we don't really have that kind of technology anymore. But that's what that call rope was meant to look like. Of course, it's a dummy rope. If at the top it wasn't actually attached to anything. Helen and her sister had never noticed that because they had always just done things for themselves. They were very independent, and so they had never tried to use it. So I just wanted to clear that up just in case you weren't sure what that rope was. Because like I said, I do have a lot of students in the past that have asked me about that just because, like I said, we don't have that technology because we have much better technology. So because you seem to have understood the story just fine, what I want you to do for your last question is first of all, put your score from the quiz. And again, it's participation points. I don't care what your score was, but go ahead and put your score in. And then I want you to just go through, kind of look through the study guide and tell me if you think that this would have been possible. This crime that he did in killing the sister and then trying to kill Helen. Of course, in the end, because Sherlock kind of attacks the snake with the cane. He does this when he sees the snake coming through the little ventilation hole that goes between the two bedrooms. He makes it mad and it drops back down and bites the stepfather instead. But do you think that all of that would have been possible? So it doesn't matter if you think yes, it doesn't matter if you think no, I want your opinion. So you don't need to research, you don't need to, look up how much of that stuff could happen, how much of it couldn't. Just go off of your gut. What do you think? So like I said, opinion question. Do you think it would be possible for that exact crime to be committed? Or do you think it would not be possible? And then I just want you to tell me why. This does not need to be a long thing. Please don't write a full essay on it. Just give me, yes or no. Yes, I think it would be possible. No, I wouldn't. And then a sentence or two is all you need about why. And if you don't want to use full sentences, I'm even okay if you just send me a list. This is why I think it would or would not be possible. And then just a list would also be fine. Just a couple reasons why you think that.